Yo, what's going on, guys? Connor Kid here, back with another video. Today, we're going to be ranking some of the NBA's best legends and players of all time. Here we have about 33 different players across different teams, and I had some recommendations on doing NBA legends, which is what we are going to be ranking today. So, as you can see, we have different rankings. We have GOATs, top 10, top 15, top 20, and top 25. And we have also almost there. And there's 33 players. So we're going to go ahead and start with the ranking. Let's get it. Alrighty, starting off with Wilt Chamberlain. Okay, and there's no question that he's top 10. I mean, 100 points, even with janitors, is still absolutely crazy. And I think he's definitely up there. So, yeah. Steph Curry, once again, I think he's also in the top 10. Some people may not agree with this. And also, this is going to be a very, very controversial ranking because there's just a lot of people have different opinions on legends. And some of you guys may not agree with it, which is all right. This is just my opinion. The reason why Steph Curry is in the top 10 is because I think he's not among like all around greatness. I think he's really good at shooting and playmaking, but I wouldn't say he's an elite defender like some of these other players on here. But I still do think that due to his achievements, I think he is definitely among top 10. Russell Westbrook, I say top 15. Even though he is one of the best point guards of all time, I think he's not better than Curry. But I think he is a very, very great all-around player, which is why I'm ranking him in the top 15. We got Scottie Pippen. I would say he is top 15 as well, just because I think, he is just a good all-around player, but he honestly did not play in the league for that long, which could impact his ranking. So that's why I'm not going to put him too high. Okay, next up we have Patrick Ewing. Top 20. He's a really, really good player for his kind, and I think he was really, really good in college, and he was a good all-around player. So I'm gonna put him there. We have Bill Russell. He's a GOAT. There's no question about it. He won 10 or 11 rings. Or no, something like that. But I know he's just he could score, he could defend. Rest in peace, Bill Russell, by the way. And MJ, no question, one of the greatest player of all time, no question. We got Kareem. He's also a GOAT, I would say, because obviously he's one of the leading scorers. And he is a amazing player because he was able to do great things offensively and defensively, especially with rebounds, blocks, stuff like that, and he was a really good paint scorer. Next up, Kobe. He's also a GOAT because he was one of the most independent players of all time. I mean, he led his team basically single-handedly to various championships, around 5, and or he didn't lead them. I think he led them to a couple more, but I think he won 5. Mostly by himself. Some of those years with Shaq, but I think he's one of the best scorers of all time, a elite defender, an elite rebounder, shooter, everything in between, which is why I'm putting him there. We have Julius Erving next. I'm going to put Julius Erving in the top 15. For his era, I think he was really good at dunking and maybe finishing, but I don't think he was, a capable all-around player, but he was still really, really good. We have Kevin Garnett. He's definitely in the top 15. His achievements, his scariness, people feared him. He was probably one of the best Timberwolves players, and especially Celtics player. Known for his elite defending, So I would definitely put him in among the top 15. Next up, we have KD. I think he is a top 10 player because of his longevity, and also he is probably one of the best shooters of all time as well. He was definitely able to do everything all around, especially because he's tall. I think being tall, it's really hard to shoot accurately, but this dude could definitely do it all. So he's definitely the top 10. We have James Harden, top 15. Put him in the top 10 because once again, he's one of the best shooters of all time. He's one of the nastiest playmaking ever. Okay, sorry we got interrupted, but next up, who is that? Is that Isaiah Thomas? I think. Yeah, Isaiah Thomas, he was a really good point guard, one of the best Pistons players of all time, and I think he deserves a top 20. Magic, he's a GOAT. Best point guard of all time, all around. Defensively, he was a center even sometimes, I think. No, he wasn't, but he was a 6'9" point guard. And his ability to score and his elite passing definitely puts him in the GOAT conversation. Tim Duncan, obviously top 10. He has so much rings with the Spurs. He was able to score efficiently in the paint. He was able to do mid-range shooting. He was able to defend really well. He deserves that. Dirk Nowitzki. I'm gonna put him in top 15 just because he didn't win as much rings as most of these players on here. But I definitely do think he is a great all-around player. Shaq, also a GOAT. One of the most dominant, if not the most dominant player of all time, for obvious reasons. He could dunk on everyone, so I think he's up there. Who is that? We have Dwight Howard. I would say top 15. He was with a lot of teams. He was in the league for a long time. He was an elite defender. I think he won a couple rings with some great players. But yeah, I think he's definitely really, really good. We have Hakeem Olajuwon. He's in the top 15 as well. One of the best defenders of all time. One of the best rebounders. One of the best all around. Not much to say about him. But at his age, he was one of the most feared NBA players. We have Chris Paul, top 20, because I think because he was short, I think it was hard for him to do a lot of things these other players could do on the court, like overall defensively and mainly defensively. But I think to be a GOAT, you have to be good at everything all around, as you can see with all these GOATs. You have to be a good all-around player. So yeah. Looks like we have Jerome Kersey. I'm gonna put him in the top 25. I think he's one of the best Portland Trail Blazers players of all time. He was a great dunker. He was a elite defender. Great, just all-around defensive player for the Trailblazers, and he did good stuff with them. So he's getting put in the top 25. I think he doesn't deserve higher because of his ability offensively. I think it does lack the necessary skill for being any higher. Maybe he could get top 20, but other than that, I think top 25 is a great spot. Charles Barkley, I guess top 25. He obviously was kind of trash at shooting, mostly good at defending. I don't think he deserves any higher. Carmelo Anthony, I think he's top 20 for various reasons: rebounding, shooting, dunking, all around, just like great small forward stuff, all around, good play making, good finishing, and good shooting. LeBron, obviously, he's a GOAT. Yeah, Kawhi, top 25. Obviously, an elite defender, one of the league's greatest defenders of all time. So I'm gonna put him in top 15. Nah, that's hard. Top 20. I think he can definitely come close in top 15 though. Larry Bird, top 10. Some people will put him in the GOATs, but I think he doesn't even have a lot of threes if you think about it. So I'm just gonna put him in top 10. He was one of the best 3-point shooters of all time though, and he had the ability to score points. So yeah, Giannis, top 20. I think he needs to be in the league for a little bit longer, but he's a very, very dominant player. He already won a ring. I think if he wins a couple more rings and a couple more MVPs, he's definitely going to be up there. Allen Iverson, top 10 player, one of the best point guards of all time. Once again, one of, if not the best ball handler of all time. That's an important skill when you play basketball. And I think he was able to shoot threes very good. He could dunk at a relatively short height, and I think he could do everything really, really good. Anthony Davis, top 20, top 25, because I think he lacks, once again, good, elite offensive skills. But he is definitely a dominant player when it comes to finishing inside the paint and mid-range shooting. And he could shoot threes here and there, not a lot though. Who is that? We have Karl Malone. Karl Malone can be put top 25. I'm actually gonna put Karl in the top 20 because I personally think, obviously, he's one of the best scorers of all time. He had so much points, his longevity, and he was so durable and immensely strong. I think he could definitely get in the top 15 conversation, but I think we're gonna keep him at 20 because there are better players. And finally, we got Moses Malone. I think he could be a top 20. Obviously, he's probably the best offensive rebounder of all time. He was an all-star so much times. He won a couple MVPs. He did a lot of stuff. And because of his achievements, I'm going to put him in the top 20. He could definitely get in the top 15, but I don't think anywhere higher. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, those are my picks for today's tier list rankings. Y'all let me know what else I could do. I could do some random stuff, cereal, I could do movies, I could do video games, anything y'all want me to, let me know in the comments. I hope you guys do enjoy these types of videos. I enjoy making these videos for you, and be looking forward to more videos on my computer because I can do a lot more stuff on this thing now. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. Like and subscribe, please. I'm trying to get to 700 subscribers before school ends, which is in May. So please subscribe and like this video. Turn on your post notifications, and guys, and like always, peace and peace. Have a great rest of your day.